Smoke signals whisper, truth got buried deep. Shadows on the wall, lies tangled in my sleep. Chasing halos that they ain't never been gold. Fingers to the flame, the heat made me bold. Burn it down, leave no trace. Oh, ashes tell the story of a brand new phase. Oh, peel it back, raw and wild, no disguise. Oh, walk through the fire, see the soul in my eye. Hey. Drums pound like a heart-stripped bear. Echoes in the jungle, thunder in the air. Mass crack, crumble, reveal upon illusions. Die lonely when you're standing alone. 4 and 7 hum, clears a fog the haze. 6, 3, 9 pulls love from a smoky maze. 7, 1 whispers, truth don't play. The past been lit, I ain't turning away. Burn it down, leave no trace. Oh, ashes tell the story of a brand new phase. Oh, peel it back, raw and wild, no disguise. Oh, walk through the fire, see the soul in my eye. Scars don't lie, they tell where it was. Truth's a beast, but it earns your trust. Step by step, through the ashes I crawl. Burn illusion, I see it I felt your name in the wind sigh. Not a word spoken, yet you replied. A shadow of you danced in the light. I never saw your face, but I knew your grace.
And we are live. How you guys doing? Welcome back. This is live Zodiac. How you guys doing? I am Cosmic, and it is a Friday night, and this is our weekly Zodiac. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I'll be on for a couple hours. The donations are open if you're looking to get a live reading, but I'll be back tomorrow morning on Saturday for my weekly free readings. But on Monday night, members only Monday, I'll be back for that. Hanging out here for a couple hours. I love doing this. I love being on here on Friday nights to hang with you guys, to do the Zodiac, to just take some time. So what I do is I take the fire, the Leo, the Sag, I put them together. We kind of do this, and it's really fascinating. And at first I was like, I don't know. I wasn't sure, because I was breaking them up. I was reading the Aries, the Leo, the Sag separate, and I was like, it wasn't bad, but then I did this, and I was like, there's something else here. It's like grouping you guys together. It's like, hey, you guys hang out. The fire signs sit over there. But I was like, wait, no, I'm separating you. It wasn't a good thing. It was really good. So let me do this. Let me get myself set up here because I was kind of running the 15 card readings the other day, and I might do it again today. I might do the 9. I think the 9 for the fire signs. We get a little bit more out of it because I can consolidate and lock in. So I'm gonna lock in probably on the 9 cards. And what I've been doing on the members only is I've been reading 15 and just hanging out. It's kind of like just like a chill day, you know. It's like, what's going on, bro? And we're just hanging out, and I just have this energetic feels for you guys, and I appreciate you for being here. And if you haven't been here before, really think about subscribing, taking some time to be here, for taking a moment to taking time to be part of the channel. And good night to you guys. I know some of you guys are, the time change is a different thing. And come back, make sure you guys are watching this later on, and hit that thumbs up. Jessica Grace, hey, how are you? But take some time, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in as we crush past that 100,000 mark. And the channel's growing, building it. I have this idea for new content. And I had this idea way long ago, because I know I had this idea of like doing the Cosmic Codex. I was like, I know I could do that. Beyond the Veil, I could do that in a whole different channel. And I'm like, do I do that? And I'm like, no, you guys, it's me. It's Cosmic. Hey, like I was teaching today. You guys love that. You're like, hey, don't talk about it. Tell me more. And I had a student come in, and this girl comes in, and she's like, can you give me a hug? I'm like, I said, I would love to. Oh my God, sweetie, I would love to. I go, but it's a little inappropriate. I go across to the art teacher. And so she's like, okay. And so she went to the art teacher. I was telling the art teacher at the end of the day. And the art teacher goes, oh my God, she came in. She wanted a hug. She goes, I was so mad. She goes, I was yelling at the kids. And she comes in, and she goes, can I get a hug? She goes, I went and hugged her. I said, okay. And she left. And she goes, then I went back to yelling at the kids. I was like, oh God. And it was a little bit like less than that, but I mean, but it's like we had 2 different ways of talking about it. I'm like, oh, go see her. And I'm like, oh God. It was just funny. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, Lordy. I'm like, oh, because we have these 2 different approaches. And my class was going bananas. And I'm like, in a way, I'm like, thank the Lord I wasn't the only one going crazy. And that there was like this little Dash Blue robot, and one of the kids, you know, he said the F word. I'm like, hey, come over here. I want to show you this email I got from the vice principal, the assistant principal, the vice principal. I guess depending on where you are in the world. And the kid's like, what? He plays dumb. He's like, what? I'm like, dude, really? I'm like, really? You know you said this. You know this happened. And he's like, huh? I'm like, bro. I'm like, good acting. He goes, oh, did you? He goes, oh, yeah. As soon as he's bagged, he goes, yeah. I go, you're going to do this at the end of the day, because we have coding. I have this elective, and he's coding. He's all right. I go, I'll email the principal. The assistant principal. I said, I'll email them, and I'll let them know. He goes, all right. I go, bro, really? Sometimes I'm like dad. I turn into dad mode. I go, come on, man. I go, what the hell, bro? I go, I wasn't even here yesterday. He goes, oh. I go, come on. I thought there was a sub in here. I go, I don't want to be known as that class. Like the sub's like, I don't want to come back. That class? Nope. Good God, man. I go, why? Why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that to me? So I was like, oh Lord. All right. So what I do here, I'm sorry to kind of sidetrack here. I'm happy you guys are here. I love this. I love kind of connecting with you and being part of this this community. It's like super fun. I go live, but this is me. Anyone that knows me knows this is me, right? This is the real deal. But I take some time to hang out on the Friday nights, and it's kind of like it's kind of like if you're if you're a member, you know what I'm talking about. I'll just read you. I'll just hang out. And I really care about you guys. I do. I really, really, really do. And I don't need anything from you. And it's not that I don't want anything, you know. I have a P.O. box if you guys want to send me like Girl Scout cookies or whatever. And I haven't really checked it in a while. But if you guys want to send me something, you know, good, you know, I'll check it and let me know. But Ethereal sent me some stuff. I love that. I have the tarot deck over here. I have the, you know, but I keep to this because I think when we set the standard, you guys know what to expect. It's not that I don't like the tarot decks or the things you guys sent. But when you guys see these tarot cards, you go, I know that. I know the angel tarot. I know the angel touch tarot, right? I know this. I know that. But it sets the tone. As a teacher, you know what to expect. Get out your folders. Okay. You know, it's like, I know what that is. You know, it's like, but you know what to expect. It's math time o'clock. It's like, you know, 7-Eleven. Math time o'clock, I guess it is. But it's real. Yeah. Dr. Oh, no, it's not. Hey, Jessa. It's Pepsi. It's Pepsi tonight. Oh, my Lord. And I'll tell you where that comes from, Jessa. It's from my tech support days. It clears the pipes. It really clears the pipes. That's what that's really... That clears the pipes, Jessa. It clears the pipes. Listen, hello. Hello, Jessa. How are you? You know? It's a nice thing. It's... It is, though. It clears the pipes. La 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 la. All right. That's why I have it there. The daddy voice. It does. It is the daddy. It is my daddy voice. Oh, my Lord. It is really. See how my voice gets cleaner? It does. It clears the pipes because, and it's something, it is like, it clears like G-tubes and stuff. I don't know. I don't, can T do that? Can T do that? Can T do that? I just have it over here. I do have, for the record, I do actually have iced tea. All right. Are we ready to go? I feel like I'm getting like yelled at here. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. What if I lied and said that was an empty can? Oh, my Lord. Okay. All right. How are you guys doing? So actually up first is the fire sign. So any of you Aries, Leo, or Sag want to pick the first two tarot decks, and I'm going to switch out of this song. I want to get in a fresh song. I find that this is helpful to me. So when I have a fresh song, it really helps me kind of like phase into that. I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but helps me feel the energy. So if we get the two tarot decks, so yeah, so if you're more than welcome to pick the two tarot decks, and we can do that from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and thanks for being a member, by the way. Oh yeah, so if they picked 5, if you want to pick the other one, that'd be awesome. Yeah, because you guys are both members, right? 5 for Leo. Yeah, so there you go. That's awesome. And 2, communication deck. Awesome. All right, here we go. Whoa. Wow. And there's the monster deck, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's your fire energy. That's really the fire. That could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Welcome. Good job, guys. Really. You can take credit for that. See, that's what I'm saying. At first, but my guys say anything's possible. Like, at first when I was doing this, I'm like, I don't know. And they really opened me up. They said, what do you care, bro? They said, give it a chance. So when I opened up to this elemental Zodiac stuff, I said, okay. And the thing is, because you can go listen to a Sag or a Leo or an Aries, and they're there. I can do it. I can do that as well. And maybe I will do that again as another reading on another day, like Tuesday nights, do that as well. Once I go full time, right? Once I pause teaching and do that, I can do that as another live reading and do this, read the group readings and this, because this is a messenger. This is past life messenger coming in. You have a message coming in. Look, it's like the dry desert coming in. I love the Page of Wands energy. This is the blue skies, right? The clear blue skies. And we sometimes will look at that as negativity, but this is not that. It depends on your perception. And I gotta say, this is coming in really nice. 2006 looks clear blue skies, baby. Wow, not a cloud in sight. Really nice. You're stepping into a past life situation. Let's see what else. Tea Stain Tarot. There's your energy here. Patience is paid off. There's some Sag energy, but more than that, it's divine messenger coming in. And when I see it like this, and like I said, when I opened up this reading here tonight, and you can see the energy switched, but what it does is it says we're getting connected. It's coming in like this. When this card comes in, it's coming in like this. It's coming in delivering. It's like that, it comes in, but it's delivering in that way. You have an angel. You have an angel in your connection. So fire signs, and you know what I got to do here? And I jumped right in. That's how connected you are. Wow. You know what I didn't do? Like, I was so connected. I didn't do that for you. Like, we got, look, it's still going. It's still going. More fire energy. Wow. I should take the show on the road. Enjoying the carnival. Why don't I? Really, this is amazing energy. You guys are really connected. I don't know if it's because it's both you or both fire signs picking two separate tarot decks, and that could be what's happening here. And because normally I have one person say, hey, here, pick these two decks. That could be amazing. Huh. The angel's saying that's what it is. It's two energy, two different cups. Good energy, really good energy. You guys are really, both of you, on top of that, are leading in saying, hey, fire signs, dial in. You guys are heading to some major changes. I think you're both witnessing this, and this is really good. It's more than saying, it's bringing in that energy. Yes, this is the epitome of an elemental zodiac reading. Following truth, how is that both led for you guys? I have chat off, but you're going to say, this has been really good. Like, this is the channel of truth. And that's kind of like the answer to what this is, saying, yeah, this is the answer. Like the angel's saying, hey, you guys have both been following truth. So let's be honest with each other. This is Truth Tribe, right? And if you guys follow that idea or the ideological following of that, that's this energy saying there's more to this. Eight of Wands, we talked about this. This was the moment of saying, hey, that locked us into something here and now. Let's not ignore the Eight of Wands. We talked about that back. That's the 1, 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? Ready? Get ready. 1, ready? 1, 2, 3, boom, and you go. And then that's that Sag energy that kicked off. We had talked about that Eight of Wands energy. That was the angel telling you, are you ready? Are you ready? Like, are you really, really ready? Fire signs, we were warned. And then here we are. We're in it. We're in it. So that's amazing. Here's your soul tribe, but it was an angelic soul tribe. So you were in soul tribe energy, 3D. How good? It's good, not bad. Like, let's not dismiss soul tribe, right? But what happens is this soul tribe kicks off, and it can get almost cumbersome when you have like people just dragging you down, like almost like doing no work. And then there's people who really help boost you. You're amazing. Like, you really are great. And if those people are like angelic and they're helping you and you're pushing you and driving you and saying you're doing, it's Gemini lover energy, you know, that kind of behind the scenes, that's really helpful. Angelic, see, look at it's longevity. 4 Pentacles is the long-term growth. It's the Capricorn. It's the goat. Won't stop. Let's go. Won't stop. Don't drop. It's that energy. That's what we get. That's that. Hey, remember, let's not forget. And we sometimes do. And this is one of those things they're reminding even me, saying self-reflection. Take a moment, pause. So as I go away and, you know, I'm going to take a break here in a couple weeks, I'm going to take a break and say, hey, I'm off. I won't be going live in a couple weeks. But what I'm going to be doing is taking a break. They're saying, remind yourself. Who's the #1 fan? You are. I'm like, there's no one better than you. And so this is what the Aries are, and the Leo, and the Sag, and the fire signs, and the angels are saying, hey, keep time for yourself. Always pause for station identification. Who's the best thing in the world? You are. And if you can't recognize that you are the most important thing, put your oxygen mask on first. If you can't do that once in a while, what happens? Ooh, it's really hard to breathe. Whoa, I'm not taking enough time for myself. So the outcome of this is that Capricorn energy, you lock up, you almost become codependent on things. Well, this is what I'm always doing. Well, I've never done anything else. And the angel comes in, this is that codependent energy, but what happens is you free yourself from that. The moment you do it the first time, the second time, it becomes a lot easier because you're freeing yourself, saying, oh, this is what I've always done. That Sag energy, that 1, 1, 2, 3, that energy, that 8 of Wands energy, it frees you. It's like a lightning bolt hitting the shackles of destiny. But there's a fire here. There's a fire burning. We're just letting it happen. Two of Wands, Aries energy, right? A lot of fire here. A lot of fire. Fire, 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 fire. Like it's all fire. There's Leo right there. This right here is the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, life lessons. This is hidden cosmic keys, by the way. But this is at the base root. This is almost like it's meant to happen, but you're just letting it happen. That's beautiful energy. Because of past life, you're not pushing it. Don't push it. Don't push it. You know, it's when effort becomes, you know, kind of too much. And this is that Capricorn energy. So by the end of this year, 2026, and just set your sights. Say, hey, I'm expecting this, and that's okay. That is happening because the universe says it's destined. And I call it inevitable. Do you think it's inevitable? Do you feel like it's inevitable? It feels inevitable. I feel like it's inevitable because that's long term. That's harmony. That's coming in. And when it happens, there's no stopping it. Just like when I open this live and I start reading, and these readings happen, and that feels inevitable without the way the readings happen, the way I open my connection to whatever this is, right? And this happens. Look at another angelic card, and the Empress comes out of the Empress card. This right here starts to build. This is the emotions. This is the chakras. You know it feels, the Empress energy feels inevitable. Why? Because you've been asking for this. There's your Venus energy, leaning into that divine feminine, out of divine masculine, the duality. The duality. We're getting into it. You already took the first step. What's the second step? What's the third step? And that's what happens because that first step has led to the second step. And what we're getting in here is we're leaning into that angelic feeling, almost that divine feeling. This is different. This is different because logically it felt different. And there's an angel here. It's almost Sag energy. It's almost that Eight of Wands energy like I've been talking about, because it was like, you ready? And we're like, huh? Are you ready? Like, I guess so. And bang, it happened. And here we are. We're standing in it. And it's honestly, it's better than the worst thing that's ever happened. And it's like, whoa. And it's feeling really amazing. Feeling really amazing. It's almost like no words can even say anything, right? It's like, what's unwritten here? Thank you for something. And it's thank you for what? The intuition kicks off, and we have two moons here. It's almost like more intuition. This is beyond the veil energy. That's what I talk about. This right here, what is hiding behind them is something so sacred. Like, it's like, what is happening? And the most people will just say, let me see. I'm already there. Let me, and you're not doing that. You're not doing that. And this is what tells me to tell you, they're proud of you. They're proud of you because you have these angels, you have this divine offer, you have whatever this is, and you should be wanting to rush, but you have whatever this is. It could be honestly other people relying on you. It could have other people kind of waiting on you, but you're not pushing. You know the sun's coming up. You know the divine's happening. You know this reality's hit. Yeah, you're waiting. And that's what it is. You're waiting. Your soul says, wait, just wait. Wait for the best thing to happen. And that's the thing that's happening. Because you're waiting, the Wheel of Fortune says it's just, you can hear it creaking and creaking and cracking, and it's flipping. Like it's this old wheel in an old mill, and you hear it just flipping, and it's clicking into place. And instead of saying, I'll just take whatever's there, it all of a sudden the bells start flipping. And that's the amazing part of this, because when it flips, my favorite of favoritists, oh my God, the best of the best. You hear me? You get the full Boston accent. God, oh my God, right? You get the Page of Swords. Even though the sword's not complete, you have so many wonderful things on top of the hill. Best position. It's honestly, it's the beginning of Empress mode. Like, you think you're amazing. Wait till you see how you end up. Wait till December of 26 is here. You are absolutely ending up in the best position possible. Choice of choices. Hello, who are you? Akashic? No, this is spiritual. So this is actually coming into this wonderful position where the sun's coming up, matching the moon energy that we were just talking about. But this is baby energy. This could even be a new child. It could be about a child. It could be about 1, 2, 3 children. It could be about other kids. It could be about the children, right? But it's about the spiritual soul tribe. It's this energy. But we follow harmony, and it starts with one child. And then at the root chakra, it ends with 2 children. There's the Libra energy right there. It's the justice. It's so balanced. It's temporary. It's so temporary, just so you know. Choice of choices. Here we go. Ready? Look at this. I'm going to lift it up. Boom. Temperance, patience. So as we come here, it's that one of one. There's all these others, and then there's what is underneath this. Just hold on. And oh man, oh man. Ready? Oh man. That's what they want me to do for you. Ready? Boom. There's that Capricorn energy. That's the queen. That's the queen right there. Look at this. That's the manifesting queen. Just so you know, that's the very, very stable queen. But what's telling me to tell you is she is the abundant queen. There is the rabbit right there. Whatever that means to tell you, that's the fertile queen, I guess. But whatever it's also telling me is to remind me, look at the lover queen. That's because we're falling in love. I don't think you can stop whatever this is. This is Gemini lover energy. Oh, this is solar output. This is real love. Oof. I don't think this is relationship change for her. The King of Swords, Aquarian energy. 2 cards take this out. Aquarian energy, you're fighting something or winning at all costs. There's that Sag energy. But it's such a stressful time right now. But they're saying if you set your sights on not the now, but the end goal. And that's what's really tough, because I always talk about that end goal. Communication's really a tough thing right now. I think that maybe communication's an up and down or a rhythm thing, but that's what they're trying to give me. Let's split the deck for the final confirmation. It's making money. Wow. Akashically, money's coming in. You can't see how powerful you're really becoming. This Gemini lover energy is actually angelically touched. This is a love that is so bound. You can't stop this. If there was any 10 of swords I would want, it would be this one. Why? Because there's an angel here. You just can't see it. Wow, what is going on here? Yeah, see, this is driven by an angelic love. What is going on here? This is where it gets really profound for me, because that's an Aquarian winning at all costs. There's an Emperor right there. See? They're divinely touched. This is where it gets really crazy. Wow. So this is called splitting the deck, or I would call it sometimes dissecting the deck. Money coming in for this partner of yours. Interesting. All right. I think I did that for Miss K once, and they were like, I think they were speechless. Awesome. Really, really fun. So if that locks in, if you feel it, if that resonates with you, and obviously this is a general reading, let me know. Leave a comment below. If you kind of come back and you're rewatching this and you're like, what? Thumbs up. It's super helpful to the algorithm, helps me kind of catch more people, bring that soul tribe in. But something is happening, and that communication is key. It's bridging the gap. Wow. There's so much more right here. I would love to keep going and digging. I know you guys would love that, but I gotta keep reading. I have the earth signs coming in. If you want a reading, hit me up. I'll be back on Saturday mornings, live readings. So hit that notification bell, set it to all, and hashtag Mr. Cosmic on all the social media. I'm always around, so be sure to follow me on everywhere. And or catch me on cosmicboogeyman.com, and I'll read for you live, free. Sometimes on I'm trying to think of when else am I live. Oh, members only. I go to live on members only. So let me go back to chat here. Let's see where you're at. Chatting that. Let's see. Okay, what's this next? Earth signs. And should I get a sip of the delicious Pepsi? If they want to sponsor me, I'm right here. Ready? Actually, oh my god, that would be actually, I'm actually not even looking for that. I don't want to even start playing that game. I'll fall in. Yeah, see, I'll fall down that road. I think the only reason I said that is because I needed something to clear my throat on Saturday morning. And I normally don't care. Like, I have to take a nap. So that's why I'm drinking this, because I took a nap after school, like a schoolboy. And so, I was wrecked. Oh, kids were crazy after school. And so I think they're like rebelling about coming back. And so, as I was telling the story of the student with the vulgarity of the robots, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, bro, I'm like, he's like, what? Like, I'm like, you really? I'm like, they have nothing to do with this. So I came home, I'm like, I have to crash for a little while before I go live, because that would be worthless to you. So I do appreciate you for all being here. I really do. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's and so I have to reset my energy and pause. I honestly listen to solfeggio frequencies. Muffin and I came home, and I came home, kind of paused. Got a sip of some iced tea, and so as I come in, Muffin is like half Maine Coon, half ragdoll cat, beautiful cat, right? And so I come in, I feed the cats, and so she's sitting there staring at me. I'm like, she knows I'm gonna go take a nap, and she goes flying up the stairs past me into the bed. Like, she's in the bed before I am. Like, she knows exactly what's up. She's like, oh, it's nap time. And so we're laying down, and so she was out I set the alarm, and so she's out. I'm like, hey, you getting up? And she was still sleeping. I would love to put her on camera. I actually have a camera ready to go, because I have a chair right to the left of me. I'm like, if she ever comes and hangs out again, because I have a special spot for her. She's definitely my cat. There is no denying it. You don't need my face. You want my face now? Really? There's no way. You guys would melt. You guys couldn't handle my face. Only a handful of you have ever seen my face. Only a handful of you ever seen my face, and you guys would just melt. Yes, it obviously is up to me. It's obviously up to me. I would give you the cat's face reveal. No face reveal. I hide my face because I'm a criminal and I'm on the run, but I read tarot. That's why I hide my face. My hands, ready? These hands? I don't hide my face. I'm gonna wait, spank those cards. What is this? What kind of channel is this? I'm spanking cards. I'm showing my face. I would never. The only reason I would show my face is because I have bigger plans for myself. Like, I want to actually do like spiritual retreats. I want to open a I don't know if I want to say this. I don't know if I want to say this out loud. I guess I should, because I want to manifest this all in. I know I want to do some workout in Sedona. I'll just say that. We'll say that for now. I want to do that. I want to do some workout in Sedona, Arizona. So I think what I'm going to do is in April, I'm going to head out there for a bit. So I want to look at it first and see and do some research, but that's what I'm looking at. This is something I've been looking at for a while. Since I've been little, like a little kid, I kind of like these ideas and these things have come to me and converged, and I'll explain that more later on when I get there. But I'm not ready to converge the ideas yet. Let's go to Sedona. It's in Arizona. Yeah. So, but yeah. No, I've done some spiritual stuff. I've done some spiritual visits and stuff, like the salt baths. That was one thing. I was like, what? I'm like, let's see. And I was like, I was definitely changed after that. Reiki, when I was attuned and I did that changed me. I was like, wow. I gotta tell you guys, here's a really interesting experience for people who've never done Reiki or have had any Reiki. I was on a cruise. We were with friends. My friend, he's Reiki master. And I was going through a migraine. Like, oh man, like I was like, am I gonna get airlifted off this thing? It was insane. I felt like someone was stepping on my head, like full blown, like like full, all their weight was on my head. I was like, it was insane. I don't want to think about it. Anyway, so it was the pressure. I don't know if it was the boat or what was happening, the weight of the barometric pressure. I don't even know what was happening. And I couldn't even vomit. Not to make anyone feel sick, but I couldn't even vomit. And you know how, like, if you ever have a migraine, that's usually a good relief. And I was like, oh, this is bad. And it was just the pressure just stayed and stayed and stayed. I said, oh, this is getting worse. And it was just, I could feel my head. It felt like it was going to blow up. And I'm like, oh. So he was next door, and so he's like, do you want me to help you? I'm like, I said, I never had him do any work. And I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, I guess. And so I was laying in the bed, and he said, he started to do the Reiki on my head. I'm like, I could feel it. I was like, this is weird. But I couldn't fight him. And he did. And it was like within maybe 10 minutes, I vomited. And my headache was gone. Like gone. Like I was rocking and rolling. And he did some, he said, and I was like, we're good. He's like, no, just lay down. And he did some more work. And he like stabilized me. And I was like, that's crazy. And I ended up getting certified. Like, yeah, right. Yes. Certified? I guess that's the word, right? So I guess I ended up kind of getting trained by him. And it was interesting. So I was very, very happy. That was, it was helpful. Very helpful to me. So let's see here. Let's do some more Zodiac. I appreciate you guys for hanging with me. Thank you for being here. And what I do is I try to experience it all. Like for me, I said I can hyper focus on one thing, or kind of travel and see what all these different things are. And like one of the things I want to do is like do ayahuasca, but do it maybe even in Peru, and try to see what that is, and see that, get into that deep experience. And you know, I know it's scary and whatever, but really get in there and not be afraid of that, and say, okay, I want to be part of that. And I have a friend who did it, but be part of that process, and maybe look at that more. But what else is there? And find myself in life as I explore the rest of my life, and find whatever this is, and not be afraid of anything. Because I think the more we find ourselves is it's more telling, more exciting. And I could be wrong, but I really think that we're arriving at stuff as we open our eyes to who we were here to be. And that arrival really demands that responsibility. And some of us just ignore it. Think about the most irresponsible people in your lives, the ones that don't care about anything, right? I think about this because I became a teacher. I taught, kindergarten, taught, sixth grade. I taught college, and I mean, I remember when I was working at a Fortune 500 company. That like, we want you to be a customer service manager. Like, and I was like, no. They were like, we want you to be a software engineer. I'm like, no. They were like, we want you to be a field engineer. I was like, no. They want to be a trainer. I was like, no. And they gave me all this. I was like, no. And I kept demanding nothing. I said no, because my life was asking for all these things. And then I was like, then I became a dad, and I was still making good money because I fell into this, I think. But the universe put me in this. That job led me into becoming a STEM teacher. Like, it's just a lot of profound stuff happened over the last few weeks with talking to my dad and stuff. But it was really interesting stuff that I kind of had known, but it helped me calibrate more for precision, if that helps. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you're really enjoying this content. If you are, hit that thumbs up. Please share the channel. Let mom know I'm here. Let your best friend know I'm here. Let people know I'm enjoying this. I really, really do. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Let's do this. Let's pick the next two tarot decks. If we have some earth signs here, let's draw them forth, and they can pick the two tarot decks. Otherwise, I'll pick them. I'll let the guides pick them. But I do appreciate you guys for hanging out with me on this Friday night. But it's interesting because those are those things that I really appreciate, having you guys be part of the channel. Brenduska is an earth sign, Capricorn. Thank you, Brenduska. How are you? My +1 to the dance. Yeah, I was just talking to you the other day, and Brenduska is like the mod of mods. It's like the capital of mods, and And Brenduska is the reason I ended up getting new moderators. Like, you wouldn't see 100,000 on this channel. Probably wouldn't see 5,000. But Brenduska is like the queen. And if you go back and watch the content, you know who Brenduska is. And I think that's one of those things that helps us understand life. Yeah, no, I got you. And no, I appreciate you. I appreciate like what you were in the beginning of this channel. Like, we were just hanging out, just you and me, and just doing something. And how is a neurologist? How did that work out? Right? Because you are an important piece of life. And see, there it is. Not finally. Don't say finally. Don't say it like you've been suffering. This is all about learning and growing, and you know all that knowledge now, right? So you said you're getting something for the migraine, and you've learned so much from all of that pain, right? And you've grown. Brenduska, there's a lot of people out there in the world who know who you are. And as this channel grows more and more, they'll keep knowing you. Because when the channel hits 1 million, I'll still be talking about you. Do you understand that? Do you understand, like, you bring a lot of knowledge and patience to the world? Yes. Yeah. That's important. So you take time for you. It's still yeah, it is. It is very debilitating. Botox is one of those things that's like, people beg for it, you know. Is that an option? Can you get Botox? Because that's a thing that might be, it's just expensive unless insurance covers it. But Botox might be very helpful. Because living in the dark room all day is not going to be helpful. No, I get you. No, how is being online more often? Yeah. Love is light. What about being hurt for telling someone you're hurt? Can spirit family help? What do you mean about being hurt for telling someone you're hurt? If you're telling someone you're hurt and they're hurt, I don't know what that means, but I think I might be understanding that. That's an emotional growth thing. Broken up with because broken up with someone. See, broken up because you opened up. Something's going on at work. Fix my emotions about it. So it's up to me to fix my emotions. I think. Let me see. I don't know if I'm understanding that. I don't think maybe I'm not understanding that. So, what about being hurt for telling someone you're hurt? Oh, I get it. Oh, so they kind of they flipped it back on you. Like, hey, I'm hurt. And they go, well, that makes me, they put it back on you. You're hurt, so that makes them hurt. Can spirit family help? Yeah. No, that's not right. Like, that's not right. That's not right. No, that's, hey, you know what the answer is to that? That's what I usually say is, hey, thank you for being vulnerable. That's what I would say. Thank you for being vulnerable. No. That's a red flag. Sorry. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. No. Thank you for being vulnerable, please. Next. I'd be very worried. Worried is a big thing. But the shot in the leg, Brenduska, hopefully that helps you. That stinks. Alright, let's keep going here. You guys are like my little family here. I'm so distracting and making me talk to you all. Good golly, Miss Molly. Alright, can you Can you give me a Brenduska? How about give me 2 tarot decks? I'm about to pull for the earth signs, right? And you're Capricorn. Am I right on that? I thought it was right. Or unless, is anyone else earth sign here? Taurus, Virgo, Cap? Because what worked out really well in the last one is, I think it was, so Jessa picked 1 and Ethereal picked 1. So is anyone else there? Oh, you're a double Cap. Oh, man. That's pretty crazy. Well, I mean, Brenduska being double Cap is also pretty crazy. Oh, I know. Oh, perfect. All right, so why don't you guys each pick 1 tarot deck? Awesome. I want to see this. It was really interesting. Did you guys see how crazy that last one was? Yeah, like I've actually I made me. I'd say made me, but it started like you can like see how I talk without the energy connected. Am I right or am I right? Right, Anna. So well let's get Brenda first. Brenda, you pick 1 tarot deck. You're the queen bee here. you rule the roost. You're my +1 to the dance. We'd start the dance at the floor. Mm-hmm. All right, so 2. All right, so Julie, why don't you pick the second deck? Oh, the prom. If I have this right, you guys will eventually get to see my face. Like it's just a matter of time, but there'll be some kind of event that I'll be at. I've seen it. And because this is just the beginning of something bigger. That's what's going to happen. Hello. Hi. How are you? So, like, because this is more than tarot. What is that card? I'm not saying I take it, but this is bigger than tarot. Like, this channel is bigger than tarot. I'm just gonna put it back for a second, but it is the 6 of Pentacles. Because I have the teaching and have all the other stuff. I'm actually gonna keep doing it. What I'm going to do, you guys, I was thinking about this. Tell me this. I woke up this morning and had an epiphany. I think this was part of my dream realm, kind of like. I'm gonna do the next teaching tarot is gonna be with Eterna. I'm gonna do that with Eterna. Oh my god, I'm like, what? Like, how crazy is that gonna be? I'm gonna do the next version. So the third, because the third time around, because I done the first one, like I did, like I tied in frequency and all that, and then the second one was just me vibing, like, hey, blah blah blah. And now the third one's gonna be me and Eterna talking about the cards. Like, just now we're just gonna vibe on it. I'm like, that's gonna be cool. I'm like, tell me that's not gonna be awesome. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, I was thinking about this. I just woke up this morning. I'm like, what? I'm like, and I just had this vision of her in the corner. It's the one card in the vision in the middle. And then she's in the corner. I was like, that's actually really cool. So we can instantly ask her, hey, what is that again? Right? So I can vibe and ask her right live and just say, and she can correct us and say, oh yeah. And I can say, what are we missing here? What's the one thing in the card we don't see? And she can tell us. I'm like, that's going to be really cool for us. All right, here we go. Earth signs. This is for you guys. I appreciate you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't done so, when you're coming in, hit that thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. It lets people know, hey, we got a genuine person here. And this is not Clown Town. It really is fun to hang out with us, right? It's all fun. We're all in here enjoying the energy. We're sharing this energy. We're real. We're just relaxing. It's like interactive television with a couple hands. I really appreciate you for being here. Let's start this off. Here we got Tea Stain Tarot. Look at this. We have the, oh no, this is King of Swords. King of Swords, and that's it is really truth caretaker. It is that Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. But when we're looking at this in the air sign energy, it does come in with that. There's a couple things on your mind. We have the T-Stain Tarot. It skips it. So skipping me going straight to what it would mean, I would give you the straight out. It's Aquarian energy. It knows everything. It has all that straight out. It says it's top down, so it has stability. It has, I know what I'm talking about. It has this. So from that perspective, whatever you're talking about, whatever you're looking at, thinking of, that's what we're talking of. It could be the here and now, but it is emotions. It's in the emotions. It's that emotions position. There is something here blocking. So there is something here blocking. So be forewarned on the emotions. One or two things in the distance here. Keep going. Chariot energy, travel. Wow, T-Stain Tarot again. Very deep energy, just so you know. Whatever this is, whatever we're talking about, whatever the emotions are, it is ancient, it is old, it is black or white, but there's a couple homes, couple travel, and there is nothing holding these sphinxes back. We also have the center line being very well established, so we're going to see what comes down here in the middle, which is the chakras. But there's something bigger here. When we're looking at this as earth signs, we're going to look at what this brings in, because we're talking water, we're talking air, we're talking the frost, we're talking the building. So it is the ability to kind of stir things up. 10 of Cups. This looks really good. For whatever reason, I would really tell you this skips me. 10 of Cups energy follows through with that Pisces, the most deepest of intuitions. The Knight of Cups, the Prince of Charming, the Moon energy, the I'm hiding, but I'm going to show you. I'm secret, but I'm not. That kind of energy. It's really the completion. Here we go, following through. It's that Four of Swords. I'm going to raise your vibration, but I'm going to do it through a means, what I would call the Akashic method. It's gonna say, hey, look, there's something deeper out here. I don't know what it is, but let me kind of help you. It's raising the vibration. As I say, when I pull this card, it is something, I turn it into something a little bit better. And I've done this over many readings, right? It's a pause. Typically this card here is pain. It is typically pain. But the way and the why I pull it like this is the golden position coming in this way with such amazing cards up here would not have this in a bad position. Like, you wouldn't have this in this way. So it's saying, hey, your vibration's raised. You're not hurt. Like, you're not falling onto these swords. You're realizing pause is a good thing. Waiting is a good thing. Chasing and effort's not a great thing all the time. Saying, hey, I'm okay to wait. It's okay to understand to just wait. Just wait. And that's where the earth sign energy is saying, hey, it's okay not to push. And there it is again. There's the harmony, because it becomes a lot clearer. But this is an angelic card saying we're taking whatever that cosmos energy is and bringing it into the 3D. That's where we're starting to realize whatever this is starting to build the strength energy. It's that conduit, which we're looking for, right? We're kind of trying to find that, and there it is again. So then it becomes the probability. It says, okay, well, wow, that's really fascinating. We have these cards coming in both reversal. That becomes the Gemini lover energy, right? We get the infinity symbol, right? And we get this here. So what it starts to tell me in this macro sense of a reading, we're seeing the same kind of cards, the partner cards, the pair cards come in and say, what is this? It's the universe really telling you, if you just follow suit and you go with the same position, the universe is going to take control, and it's going to let you have the best experience in this lifetime that you have ever wanted, right? And when we fight it and we just try to force our hand and we try to create whatever this is, that's when the problems start. And we have done this for a lot of times, and we've learned this. We have learned this over many millennia. We have learned this over many lifetimes, timelines, and we try to keep forcing it. We try to want it. But when you learn honesty and truth, and we learn the correction of how it's raised the vibration by just saying, I got it, I'm going to just trust the universe. That's when things follow suit. And I come at you from this place that's like, I don't need to have fame or fortune. Like, I come at this place where I'm trying to just explain to you, earth signs. What it's telling me is this is the depth of energy. This is the place of, you have earned this right to become who you want to be. You are an amazing, like, you have this amazing opportunity first. Let's say this, but this is letting go. This letting go of effort has given you this chance to find yourself. But finding yourself is just beginning to be who you are. And that's what we're starting to find in this. And I'm going to split the deck just to show you. Look, what if I told you you had an angel in your connection? And most people go, oh, yeah, I do. No. Fucking for real, bro. Like, for real, this is your soul. I dedicate this card to your spirit, to your identity. Strip away that makeup, that the beautiful, like, energy. No, like, when you're gone and the shell of a human is gone and you're on the other side, this is like the angel saying, I'm talking to you. Do you get it? Like, do you understand? You're raising that vibration inside of you. That's the Akashic work that you're doing. You're doing great. Like, they're proud of you. I'm relaying that message to you. Like, this is not just like, hey, you're getting a Lamborghini. Great. Oh, that's going to end up be worthless in 30 years because it's going to break down and the motor's going to... No, this is the soul inside of you is worth 1 billion Lamborghinis. It's telling you, when you cross over, they're going to say, you're going to take whatever you're doing right now, this work, this kind of work. That's what you're doing. You're putting this energy into something that's going to manifest into something far more superior in the next lifetime. Like, that's what you're not seeing. See this? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is starseed energy. It's a lot of hard work. This is ancient energy. This is the ancient energy. This is the work that you want to kind of like, but you're doing the work. We were just talking about this. We were talking about the Eight of Wands last reading. And here it is coming back in. This is the Truth Seeker. Ready? Look what it's covering. The swords. The swords. The complete swords. We want the truth, but we don't want to work for it. And I don't know why or what that's saying to you or how that relates to your life or how that relates to your identity. But that's the Akashic truth. But that sword seeker, that right there, that's what you live in. We can deny it to ourselves all day long. We can trick other people and say, no, this is how it really is. This is how the identity is. Wait, I'll explain to you. I'll explain this. I'm going to trick you into believing that this is this. But you'll go home and you'll go do something else. You'll look yourself in the mirror and say, I know the real truth. And that's what that Eight of Wands has begun to become, because that's that Sagittarius truth seeker. That's the temperance energy. That's when you look at a piece of art and start crying because you know what the truth really is. 6 months is 6 months. Like, it's not going to ever change. You're not going to have 5 months and you're not going to have 4 months and then it's not going to change. Like, 6 months is 6 months. So whatever that means to you, it gives you that amount of time. So you have timelines and you start to feel them and sense them and understand them and say, I have this amount of time to make something happen. And it's so easy when we put it to business. So we put it to making money or to completing the deal or the art of the deal. So-and-so is going to be out of the country by this date. Make it happen. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can actually put my swords to that. But when you're starting to do things like fall in love or create or life lessons, and it's going to carry you into the next lifetime, you go, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Explain it to me. Like, no, like, bye-bye. Get out of here. And like, this is kind of what I do with the students in a secret way when I'm helping them figure things out. And they go, but wait, Mr. Cosmic. I say, get out of here. And I have like aides and stuff, and they look at me and they kind of smile because they understand what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to handhold you just long enough, and I'm going to make you do it. And that's what I do. See? Get out of here. Get out of here. And that's to raise the vibration. And that's why I have kids that just come into me. That's why I have kids that just come hang out and they go, hey, can I get a hug? I'm like, I can't. I would love to. I know you want one. Super straight up. I know why you want a hug. Like, on a vibrational level, I know why you're here. You want a hug from Mr. Cosmic, the YouTuber. Like, I'm telling you, I get it. You want to communicate with me on this T-Stain Tarot level. But I have to kick you off to the art teacher, like, because it's more appropriate. And that's the thing the universe is saying. Our cups are aligned. Like, I'm like, you're doing great, kid. And you're doing great, kid. All you earth signs, you Taurus, you Virgo, you Caps, you're doing amazing. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. You're a star seed. Like, if you're hearing this, the universe is saying, yes, you're a star seed. This is not about like, I have no money. The universe is trying to squeeze you to the point where you're saying, this is a really hard thing. And the minute you go, I can't, the universe is going to say, gotcha. And the minute you say, I'm not going to give up, it's going to say, and like, okay, you won't stop. And that's why we're having all these chariots, because they're circling and they're trying to test you. But your relationship is about to change. Could be work, could be love. I think it's more love, but I think it's more you. Who are you? And the universe is saying, who do you think you are? And it's waiting for you to answer. And the minute you say, I love me, like the minute you say, I love me, that's all you got to do. You got to say, I love me more than anybody. And that's it's a really beautiful thing, because the minute you love you more than anybody else, that's putting your oxygen mask on. That's the cosmic key. All of a sudden you get this key in your hand and the other person has their key, and you can start to figure things out. Because you have to have this to fall in love. This is the secret of love. It's life lessons. Think about when you've been in love. Think about it, and don't you dare say, I've never been in love. That's the beauty of this whole situation. And people say, I'm not going to love anybody. Yes, you will. You've been in love. You're afraid of getting hurt. So what? It's about the communication. Start bluntly. Say, hey, look, what can we talk about? What happens when you don't talk? Where do you go mentally? Where do you go mentally? Don't mess with me. Like, I understand this stuff. I study this stuff. When I'm offline, I study this stuff. Why do you think I read so well? Why do you think I read so well? I tap into the universe at such a finite level. And I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to help you, earth signs. And when you disconnect from the universe, what happens? Where do you go? Where does your mental mind go? Do you go just watch TV? Do you bury yourself in a book? Where do you go? What is it that you want to have happen? Right? Or do you go learn something? Wait till you see what this card is. And I know what this card is already, because this is so overplayed. Wait. Mr. Cosmic didn't pull this. He didn't say what tarot deck. We waited for some earth signs, if I remember correctly. You guys, wait. The best tarot channel on all of YouTube. Wait. This is literally you believing in you. And you are the best thing that's happened since sliced bread. And I know it sounds so like cliche, but it's not. Like the tarot cards back this up over and over. And that's when the relationships really starts to fall into place. Because once you love you, there's nothing more sexy. And people say, oh, ego. No, it's not ego. It's not ego. It's you love you. It's you're willing to put the oxygen mask on first, and then you can help somebody else. Because that belief in you is so, it's sexy. Because you're really just, you're stable. And what is stability to you? That's the real question that the angels are asking you and saying, what is stability to you? Don't look at somebody else. Look at you. What is stability to you? Nobody else is around. You're stable. What is stable? What is stability to you? Yeah. What is stability to you? Right? What is stability to you? Because this is that hidden secret that we can just rip open. Because this right here is the angels saying, we're opening this secret up for you. Because what is stability to you? Don't worry about money and all that. I know it sounds like we have to, but look, because there's no pentacles here and all this, it's coming in. But once you figure out how you can love you like unconditionally, there's so many more messages here. And we're going to go into this for a second. I want to give you this before I split the deck, because this is one of the best readings I've seen, and probably since the beginning of my channel. Like, and it's your discipline is more important than you ever imagined, and how you dedicate yourself is going to change the outlook for the rest of your existence. Not just this existence, but the rest of your existence. I'm talking since for forever and ever and ever, like your entire existence. And if you bring calm into it, it's going to help you be calm. And that's what the universe is asking. It's saying it's going to mirror that decisiveness. Faster than desire, right? If you want to desire something, then great, desire it. But what happens when you bring calm to it? Do we really need 5 vehicles? What do you need in life? How much do you need? What do you consider inevitable? Ask yourself, what in your head is inevitable? Close your eyes, ask yourself. And that, earth science, is what I'm asking you, because you have something in your head that you know is inevitable. What is mastery? Those things you start to begin to understand, that's your motivators. Those are your quiet motivators that you have been guided by. You can actually replace those or change those or update those, and that's the information that we're starting to use. That's the information that we're starting to change. Because the stronger you become, the better you become, the better you are at managing your own perceptions. And that is what we have. Loving yourself is one of those things. It's almost laughable because you are an amazing soul who holds these keys, cosmic keys. And the moment we sharpen that perception, it becomes really profound, because one of the things we're going to do is going forward is you are an emotional leader who changes the perception of yourself, then outright changes the perception of the others around you. Your presence teaches more than your voice ever could. That's what I see here. That's what starts to happen. You matter. You really matter. You don't attract what you want now. This is like it waits. You attract what you are now. And that's a big difference. I really appreciate you guys. Earth signs, let me know what you think in the comments. Wow. It's like I've started to see the cards, and I usually split the deck. Let's see what happens. Hangman and decisions. It's really that. Maybe we have anxiety. Maybe we're not sure what to do. Maybe we're like, I'm afraid. Maybe we're not there. But 2026 is your year. Oh man, getting back to something. I think this is like this card here and here, and getting back to it, and Hangman. I honestly, you want my opinion? I don't think you had a choice. Like, you couldn't do this before. It's not like you could do this earlier. Like, you had to wait until all of this uprising and craziness happened. This is almost like people, like the guards are turning their minds. Like the guards were watching here. The gods of the universe were like, watch, and now they're like, what's going on over here? And now you can do whatever, you can just slip by. And that's what's happening. So you're like, see ya. And now, like, wealth, manifestation, power, all these things that, like, I spent decades studying, you're like, oh, I'll learn this and this right now. Like, because I'm willing to say, hey, want to learn? And you're like, yeah. And I put it all together. It's really amazing. But think about all the stuff that I'm putting out there. I pinky promise you, I absolutely swear to you, the stuff that I put on this channel, I've under my guise, under everything I put out, I promise you as a teacher, as an educator, I put it out there with under my impression, it is all 100% true. Like, that's what I do. I won't put it out there with, I think it might be. Yeah. So you guys are getting all of this stuff in a short amount of time, as fast as I can put it out there, because I enjoy putting it out there, where it took me decades to learn it. Like, stuff that I had to learn, like, through my parents or grandparents, and I'm going back and talking to my dad before he passes, and like, do you see? And I'm consolidating it in such a really easy to find format. And I might even put together an app. I'm talking to someone, like, I want it to be really a fun, like, let's enlighten as many people as we can, as fast as we can, and let's have some fun with this. And that's what we're doing here. And I think that's what these cards are telling us. And let's not make it about money. Let's make it about something where you can easily access this and teach and help and share and be like, boom, we're in, and get you this access. And not to make people like, and if you're using this to get wealthy and that's your goal, I ban you. I ban you to all negativity. Like, for real. Like, that's like, if you're not using this for light and for good, I'm sorry. You have no welcome here. That's not what I'm welcoming you for at all. Like, and the many people have fallen away, and you guys will know. You'll see. because that's not what I'm not here for that. Like, I have no purpose in that. And I really operate in such a high level of light, and I really do. And I honestly don't care. I don't care what people think, and where I come from and how I operate is in a different place. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. That's even the better part of this. I'm always learning, and I will always get up. I will always keep getting up. I'm very resilient. That's another thing. And I welcome you guys to teach whatever I teach you, to keep showing people. Say, hey, I learned this. Don't hold back. So the way I teach this 9-card system, which I'm going to start to put this out there, even like the way and how, I'm going to start to even organize this and say, hey, when I do this, I'm going to start to maybe make a playlist with just this, teaching you guys, not about the cards, like having the cards like this, like, you know, and explaining why I have that position and have that position, and then having a card there, but explaining that a little more once I solidify it. But I think this is going to go to a 9-card system. My guides tell me it's not meant to be 6. It worked its way to 3. It went to 6. It's meaning to go to 9, and there's going to be 3 more decks up here. And I think that's what's ended up going to happen for you guys. And I'm not forcing it. That's the beauty of this. Like, by the time this channel hits 1 million subs, it'll be at 9 deck. It'll be a 9 tarot deck system, and it's gonna be so profound. Like, we won't be able, me, you, us, and nobody will be able to deny whatever this is. Whatever we're tapping into, we won't be able to deny whatever we're seeing here. And I'm just a conduit. I'm the lucky recipient of whatever we're seeing here. And when I flip the switch, I hit it, I go, I connect, and it was one of those things that I can just tap into, and you just witnessed it. You watched it. Like, it's the odds and the rarity of what you just watched, where you two picked those tarot decks. I can't set that up. There's zero chance of me doing that. The rarity is it's astronomically out of the park. Like, I can't. There's no way. It's so crazy. And so I work off that 369 Tesla system, and it gets more profound than that. However, I was told, and I'm even getting ready to prepare for that. But there's I was even when I first started the tarot, I had 5 here, and I knew there was another one. I even pointed over to this direction because there was one, and I felt like it was a Cosmos deck or something. But the T-Stain Tarot, it filled that void, and it's always done that. And it makes me feel fulfilled when I pull, and I go, oh, okay. It essentially shuts me up, and it basically comes out, and it's a gyroscope of sense, saying it comes in saying it's coming right from source. It's like it skips me completely, and it's it's right from the makers, I guess is the best way to put it. And what it does is it comes right from the watchers, is a good way to put it. And it comes in from them saying, hey, shh, like, you're saying too much. Because I love talking. I enjoy this. I get so hyper focused. You can hear the excitement. So I'm like, what? And when you hear me going, it gets fascinating for me. But all right, let's keep going. I can go all night on this. I appreciate you guys for being here. I really do. Thank you for being part of this. Up next is air signs. I'll come back. I'll do the timestamps. Actually, I love this new system because the timestamps are less cumbersome. But I probably go back to reading the individual signs, because I've noticed that people loved when I was doing the individual signs. If you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment, because the individual signs, people were very much into those. So if you know what I'm talking about, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. And the personal ones. You mean like when I read just Taurus, I read just the Libra? You talking about that, love? I could definitely pick just air. Because I got the Libra moon, I got the Aquarius. I know, and because you know what it is, love, I lean into this with such reverence and Gratitude. When I pull it because there was one time I was pulling on live and they pulled my gift. They said, "You're done." They said, "You think you're cocky, huh? Do you think you think you're so good?" And they said nope. And they pulled the plug and I had no gift. My gift was gone for a good 60 seconds. And I was like, and it was gone. I was like, it was the strangest feeling I've ever had. It was honestly like you forgot your name, and it was like that's the good equivalent. And I was like, wow. And they showed me, "You are a conduit." And I said, "Yes, I am." I said, "I absolutely am." And I was like, okay, I can enjoy it. So I love that. I was like, huh. So if I'm gonna pull, is anyone else here? Is anyone else here? I would love for someone else to kind of pop and say, "Hey, I'm an air sign." Because if you are an air sign, I would love to. Because I would pick this one for me, or for Aquarius. But yeah, they definitely pulled the gift from me, and that's how they told me. That's how I knew immediately we all have the gift. Because they said if I give you the gift, they could take it away. They said that means others have the gift.
Where shadows grow long, where whispers hum, where hearts feel wrong.
Anna, you can pick a deck. That's fine. I'm alive. Here we go. Ready? That does work. Just so you guys know. The more I've pulled tarot, the more over the years, it's just a natural thing I picked up and done. Like at first you feel silly, but if you do it, or knock on it, that's one of those things. I know tarot readers that do that, but it's really the vibration. But I like doing the spank. I like doing this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. There it is. Yes, signs. Oh, longevity, Capricorn. A lot of pentacles here. A lot of pentacles sitting in the emotions. A lot of emotions hanging. It's like fruit. We have the gray area. Wisdom. Wow. Stability. Typically, that's the apprentice, we have the master, and then we have this, which is longevity. It's replacing one of them, like the architect. So something's going down here in the emotions. I'm curious to see what I think. This is I think the Akashic with the soul card, and those jumped out. Let's keep going here for a minute. Let's do this a little bit more. Let's see what we get. We're jumping here. This is for the air signs. 2 cards jumping. Wow, moneymaker. Air signs, love. It's that cups. It's sticking to it. You can't even. It's hiding. It's love that's hiding behind the scenes. It won't let me separate this. That's an Akashic moneymaker. Love behind the scenes. There's these 2 cards want to come out, but they won't. They won't come out. Capricorn energy or love energy, or the Queen Manifester. 11 Pentacles. Something big's coming out. There is Queen of Pentacles is Earth sign. It's very grounded. Capricorn, or has the grounded energy. 4 Pentacles, also grounded Capricorn. That's January 10th through the 19th. Good energy. The 3rd Capricorn, end of the year. Grounded energy. Wow, this is a really... All right, I'm going to put these back. It really wants me to take this card. What is this? A choice. Wow, there's a choice being made. Libra energy. Justice. Air sign energy. Moon energy. Something at night. There's a choice at night. It's logical, spiritual. Blindfold's coming off. It is coming off. Choice of choices at the heart. Once this happens spiritually, something is coming down here for you. If you ask me, this is relationship. There's this absolute relationship. It is like the best money maker. It is the best. Like it is so good. It has bonus coming in. Oh my Lord, is this good? Page of Pentacles. It's earth energy. It's grounded, good information. It's like if you even wait a little bit longer, it gets better. We might see the Knight of Pentacles come out here because it's grounded. It's really grounded. It's not as solid as we want. We want a little bit more out of this, whatever this is seeing. Queen of Pentacles means that if we wait dynamically, this could lead to something more profound. Look at this. Fire, past life. This is this is the exact card I think we pulled. We could double check on that. Wasn't this the exact card we pulled for the fire signs? Wasn't the Akashic Page of Wands? Wasn't this the... I think this was. Like this, I think was the exact card we pulled up here. But this is that because it's in the emotions, but it's at the base of the emotions instead of the logic of the emotions. That's why, wow. It's so crazy. It's the messenger, but it's a different kind of messenger. It's so funny. So it's definitely, it feels like it could be the same one, but see how it's a choice? It's like makes the choice. Past life comes in. It's moving forward. It's definitely going that direction. Wheel of Fortune coming in as well. I like this card here. This is showing it's good fortune, but it's a logical good choice because this is in conjunction with this. Also messenger. There's two messengers, two choices. There's two kinds of messengers. So there's like, there could be the nighttime versus the daytime. Yeah, friends. No matter what, it's going to be friends because of Akashic history. 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 months, 6 to 8 days. Friends. Wow. Thank you. And I think this was down here for maybe, was it the fire signs too? But this is also, this is kind of like, this is that lattice overlap, like soul tribe energy. But what we're getting here is the longevity, long term, December. Reminder, yep, Princess or Prince Charming coming in here. There's the creaking of the wheel. It's not in position. They're reminding me. I heard it. I just heard it again. It was click, 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 but it is at the heart chakra saying it is the choice. It just hasn't hit position yet for physicality. Deep looking, deep side. Yep, I was gonna say it's something about it. The spirituality. There is something about this connection that is very much in alignment. The world card also comes in with the choice of choices because it's going to lead to 4 more choices. Taurus energy, Leo energy, or lion or fire, air sign. There could be some Scorpio coming in here too. What else are we looking at here? Holding back, holding back. Very much holding back. Wow. That was a mid-deck pull, guys. I really, this mid-deck pull came out of my guides because I was like, I really was like getting frustrated. I'm like, I thought I was going crazy because I would mid-deck pull and I'd be like, what's happening here? But this is water energy. It's angelic, almost like being told to wait. It's it could be 1 or 2 people, could be multiple people connecting to this connection. Could be an ex, could be another person. We have the angelic Prince Charming. We have, is this a soul tribe? No, this is spiritual. Then we have a spiritual Prince Charming, but there's definitely somebody holding back. Somebody's holding back feelings. This could be another person. Somebody's holding back their feelings. And there's the money maker. But there's definitely money that's coming in for an air sign. A Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's stacking coin is what they just said. Like it's gonna start happening fast. They're trying to hide it or something's trying to happen here. The Hermit energy says it goes back to August or September. And then the Rod of Knowledge is basically saying this goes way back. Wheel of Fortune, it's sitting on the Wheel of Fortune, the angelic Wheel of Fortune, like it was guided. It's like they're just waiting on it. They're just waiting on it. They're just waiting on it. Air sign is going to make some money. It's just waiting on it. Moon energy. Pisces, it's going to go February 19th to March 20th is when it goes bang and it just starts making money. See, they're just waiting. This air sign energy is going to start making some good money. They have really researched whatever this is. They don't see it, they don't feel it, but they know it. And that's what this is, the best. I said this earlier. Go back and rewatch this whole thing. This is the exact same card I called out earlier tonight. I said the 10 of swords. I'm sorry, I said this is the exact the 8 of swords. I might have called it the 10 of swords, which is weird. But no, this is the swords. This is the one I said. I want to say this is the one because I said now they're reminding me, which is funny. Because this is the 8 of swords I would take because of the fact of the of all of the it's angelic. It's angelic love. But that's the fact, it's angelic love. Maybe I called out a different one. Who knows? But there's the cups. Like, see? The king and queen of cups aligning. It's like, it's so much knowledge. Like, there's definitely a partnership coming in. Someone's getting into a relationship. Choice of choice. Choice of choice. Choice of choice. Like, it's happening. It's destined is the word you're hearing. Air signs, this is destined. Wheel of Fortune, this is Princess or Prince Charming. One of two people are coming in, but it's one of two people are coming in, but it's destined. There's one that's destined and one that's just coming in. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, maybe? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's what they're reminding me. So it's Capricorn energy or it's destined. Or maybe they're talking about the end of the year. I don't think it's end of the year though. I think it's just destined, but I think this is a moneymaker. This is a complete package is really what this is. Because you can see growth. There's the bunny in there. If you guys know what the bunny is, you know what I'm saying? But bunny's fertility, it is really growth. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the thing is here, something's missing. What's missing here? Oh, money. Oh, the money's coming in. It's just not seen. I see. That's the Wheel of Fortune. See how these guys, see how these all are in alignment? Yeah. I see. That's part of the holding back. It's coming in. Air signs, it is coming in. It's just not coming in this moment. Oh, they're reminding me about the February-March timeline. I need to pull on this past life communication here. At all costs. Akashic at all costs. This is an Aquarian energy, or it has Aquarian-like energy. It's the air sign energy. There's two other people. Just so you know, two other people. Watch your emotions. That's what they're saying. Watch, there's two other people. But I don't know if you know that. But they're definitely, see, I tell you guys, that's the thing I pick up on all the time is the two other people. But at the end of the day, it's you always be friends. Like, that's the thing. Which is important. Split the deck, stressful. What's stressful? Split the deck. Oh. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Is that the saying? Is that the saying? Heavy is the head that wears the crown? I think that's the saying. Oh, marriage. Oh, maybe some marriage stuff too. Oh, I think that could be. Money. Oh, because maybe the economy, marriage, money. I don't know. Oof. Definitely interesting stuff. It's definitely like these readings are all like I'm pulling the same card. Like I mid-deck pull. When I do this, I pull from the middle of the deck. Like it's not bottom, top. It's like shuffle, 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 middle. Like it's so random. I mean, does anyone want to? Is it not weird, or is it weird? It must be something weird because people are definitely subscribing. People are absolutely subscribing to this channel. Yeah, anyone else water in here? Obviously, you guys are fascinated. You guys want to know more. It's just fascinating when I'm pulling these cards and it's like, there is no justification. It's almost like it looks like a magic trick, yes? And from your angle, and I promise you, I swear my kids' souls, like, there is no magic trick going on here. I swear to you guys, like, there is no magic. Like, I need to be that blunt. I need to be that forward. I need to be that, like, without a joke, I'm not messing around here. Because it means that much to me that when I'm documenting this later on, when things get looked at and they go, well, he's probably sliding a card in or something under his hand, because it looks like that. It's some way people go, he's making this up. There's no way, because there's no, like, the way it looks like, how is that happening? How did that happen tonight? Like, come on. So, I'll let you guys pick here in a second. I'm just taking a pause as I relax for a second and just reflect. Like, I need a moment to reflect on just some of the readings that we've had. Just the earth one, the air wasn't as whoa, but it was still great. It still actually does make me think. But when you have the fire, the earth, and the air, and you put them all together, you go, wait a second. Pulling the same card, come on, like, in the same kind of channel, in the same, but not reverse, just saying, hey, I hear you. It's like somebody's like in that connection. It is weird. It's like, wait a second, what? Someone out there, a Sag or a Leo out there, is saying, hey, my emotions are talking to you. Do you hear me? And they're going, at the root of my emotions, at the base, I hear you. I can't say anything, but I do hear you, babe. Like, right? It's like, what the hell? And that's why it could be a Leo, it could be an Aries, but someone's fire signs, natal charts, are talking to someone's air signs. I'm like, okay, wait, like, pause, double check. Ugh. All right. But I love this. I love going live. I love hanging out with you. I love this. I love the connection. I know you guys feel it. I know you're like sitting there going, this is something. So like, that's what I tell you. Share the channel. Like, share it with your friends and family, and let's grow this. Let's get this love way out there and see how far we can build this. There is no limit, to be fair. There really is no limit. So when you see this notification, you go, yes, I got it. And it boosts you immediately. I know I was talking a little bit about this, what was it? This, yesterday? Oh, no. I'm sorry. It was it was my Cosmic Codex. I was talking about the neurochemistry and the neuroendocrine states of being. So if you remember, I just put that out. I just started to put that out. And it's gonna come out, I think, real soon. But that stuff's real crazy fun for me. But I really look into how all of that kind of crosses over and looks and builds. But have you ever looked at how that stuff connects? How consciousness rides into chemistry, and chemistry is like shaped by consciousness, and like, have we built that up? I mean, the stuff's nuts, man. It's so nuts. But like, think about if your nervous system's going crazy, and you have calm. Like, okay, here's something super simple. Like, how are you like in a relationship if your endocrine system's all messed up, or if you're in burnout mode, and someone's like, "Hey, babe, come to bed," and you're like, "I have like tons of work to do. Are you kidding me right now?" Like, it's like, it's like, seriously. And so what I think happens, at least from my guide's perspective, is signing in here, me reading you, we're trying to settle that. And I was told not to go live all the time because it's that you are getting centered. And it just gives you like the autonomic coherence or whatever it's called. But I think that's part of this. And as we finish up here, we get into that water sign energy, and there's pieces of all of this that I've been really digging into and doing a lot of research. And I love researching. I don't know. It's not like I'm getting paid. And I'm like, I used to do this in college, and I don't know. I bring it to you guys because I want you to say, I looked at this too, and nobody ever goes, hey, I was looking at that, the dopamine levels, and how fear affects cortisol levels, and like, no, I don't know. It's like nobody looks at like that. But I do. I mean, most people say, hey, melatonin, and they go, me, you know, and everyone knows that one. And but I've really been looking at most of this stuff, trying to figure out, but like, how does, like, what about stability or emotional containment? I talk about containers all the time, right? But it's really emotional containment. What about serotonin? Right? That's the stuff I look for. I look for that in life. I don't know. I'm really getting into that place where I'm trying to understand how we can be better humans, better, you know. How many of you know people that are adrenaline junkies? But how do they relate to you? Or what was the thing I was asking to, oh my God, my friend. But anyway, I was saying for adrenaline junkies, how are they for intimate relationships? Like, how is that, you know what I'm saying, a different kind of connection? So that's one of those things. It's a different thing. But when someone has anxiety, they're really like just forecasting that threat way out, saying, or someone has trauma, or it's really scary. It's like, when you're thinking long-term partner, it's really long-term personality. And that's what it is like, it's most people like, this person looks good, but are they a long-term match? And that's the difference. That's what you look for. And so when I look at that stuff and I start pulling, and you'll see here in a moment, what is that? How does that connect? And I look at all that stuff at the Cosmic Codex, and I take time to pull cards on those questions. And it's really weird. It's essentially, it's similar to that what I just pulled for the Earth signs. And I go, wait a second. And Eterna and I were like, what? And I said, what are the odds? And she's like, I don't know. It just gets really interesting. No, it's not asking them to stop. It's asking them to understand you. It's asking them to listen, to pause, to try to be, you know, to find that outlet. So what I've learned is do something different. If the same thing keeps happening, how can you pause, think, pivot? That's all. See, I do know. Like, that's why I'm trying to be that person. He said, okay, maybe asking but a person to just stop their neurons. No, I never said stop their neurons. Yeah. No. Yeah, I never said that. My life is built on choice, love. To be very honest. Yeah, if you really know who I am, I never tell anyone not to do anything. I tell people to lean into whatever it is they want. If you want to live in anxiety or choice, that's your, like, or anger or whatever, that's you. Be you. I would love to have a conversation about it. So we all have trauma, and that's the other thing. And recognizing that is the first step too. because most people just assume they only have trauma. They step in it saying, I have trauma. It's like, and we all have trauma. Like it's the reality of it. We all have trauma. And that's take that lens first, is realizing we all have trauma. Anger only poisons your vessel. Yeah. Anger does poison your vessel. I definitely don't claim to be better than anybody, because I learn stuff all day, every day, and I'm like, like I was talking to a 6th grader today, and they were like, they were talking about religion, for example, and they said they want to be, I don't want to get into anything religious here, but they want to be a particular religion. They said their dad was like saying no, and it wasn't anything other than their parents made them be a religion. And they said, but if their parents made them be a religion, they said, isn't that the same thing as you not letting me be this religion? And I said, that's really, and I stopped them and I said, hey, I said, you know what? I said, let's be proud of you for a second. I said, I'm very proud of you. He said, listen, I said, that's a really mature thing. And I said, I know your dad's not recognizing it. I said, but that's really mature. I said, you're saying your dad, and they actually stopped and they said, see, this is why I can't have the conversation with my dad, but I can have it with you. That's really nice. You just want to see these hands. That's all you want. You want these hands. I'm gonna read here in a second. I promise. I'm just pausing. I know what you guys want. All right, what's the 2 tarot decks we need? Let me get my sip here. I'm just vibing with you guys. I think I need this more than I thought I did. Thank you for being here. Really. Honestly, I think I appreciate this more than... I don't have water in my chart, though. Like, I think I have Pisces Venus is what I have. I could pick this. So 3. I love that deck. 3 is 1. What about another one? Oh, pizza's dangerous. I'm like, I can't stop when I keep going. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a look. All right, we got this. So what I do is I timestamp it. That's like all this here. People just don't even know we do it. They skip over it. Well, they might hang out with us. If you guys hang out with us and you see this, leave a comment below and say, I saw it. Just say I saw it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I love this. I love hanging out with you guys. Thanks for keeping me on track. I think hanging out with you guys is really... This is why I don't like doing it all the time, because I appreciate you that much more. Does that make sense? Thank you guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow morning for live, and I don't get to do that as much. And I really do appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Thank you for being here. We're going to finish up here. We're going to finish up with the water signs. And if you haven't been here before, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here for all of the tarot. Hit subscribe, and I appreciate you. Boom. World card, angelic world card of that. We're in the emotions channel here, and what we're doing here is this. This leads us into this. Then we have the chakras, and then we have the here and now. Let's keep going. We have the 5 of Pentacles, which is leading us out to the earth energy. That also leads us into that Taurus energy, Hierophant, King of Pentacles. But what this leads us into is this reverse is it's not setting us into anything bad. It's just 4 choices in this emotions. And then we're going to set us up. Yeah, this is actually being dealt by the higher power. So when it comes in this reversal, it's not a bad thing. It's just saying the universe is giving us these cards, saying this is on the hand of some higher power. So to be fair, water signs, it's not great. It's not great because see how these cards are all that way. You and somebody else out in the cold, you can't see everything. You're kind of in your head. You have all the knowledge you need to know, right? You know everything. It's not, nothing's hidden. No hiding anything. We have a lot of knowledge and it's reality. We have choices. We feel a little exposed. That's true. But in your emotions, you have 4 choices to make. King of Pentacles, moneymaker. We have that choice here. We have the Taurus energy. I remember how I said the Taurus energy was right there. That's right here. Short throw energy. Makes sense. We have this falling down. Wow. Gemini lover. We want to go back. We want to go back. It's honestly like they're growing. They're growing. That's what it looks like. And it's, you're going against the wind. And it feels that way. There's that Capricorn energy. We're leading into the earth sign. It's honestly like something's evolving or moving beyond. And it's not because of you or against you. It just is. It's honestly like you're being dragged by 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Whatever that means. 1 and 2. And that's not a bad thing. And that's just all it is. It's just 1 and 2. And whatever that means, 1 and 2 could be family, could be friends, could be a job, could be money, could be debts, could be something to do. Because you can see how the horse has the 2 legs, and then it's something here. It's not 2 legs, it's 1 and 2. It's like burdens, unfortunately, because this usually is the outcome. And it's angelic. It's like you've been put with this. And the strongest boundaries are sometimes the invisible boundaries. And you're not negotiating with fear, and that's okay. But you're carrying this responsibility is a better way to put it. You can't see it. The blindfold's coming off. That's okay. It is soul tribe at a higher level. That's what I see here. And I don't think you understand that. This is calm, contagious. It's responsibility. It's really accepting that change is here to force the acceptance upon you, saying, hey, this has to change. Something has to change. Wow. This is what we're talking about, right? This is what we're talking about, the profound. This is the sometimes every hardship that we have is temporary, but the character that you have is permanent, and that's what we're starting to see here. Look, yeah, we're splitting it up. One of my best and most favorite cards, Gemini lover energy. Both of these cards represent Gemini because we have kind of like the half, we have the dual Gemini, the dual sides of that. Once we take both these cards, they're complete up here, but it's more so the fact of with completion is, I think we have some love under here. Yeah. The Empress. We have the Empress, we have the completion. What it is you build and you bring confidence through the endurance, and that can't be fake. It can't even be shaken. It's more the fact of like, what you're doing is you don't rush the resolution. And that understanding is coming first. That's unmoved. That's the indifference. That's the unanchored. That's the energy that's coming through here. You owe yourself the honesty, the optimism, and that's what I'm seeing. You control your mind, and your mind will control you. Think about it, right? You're going back and back and back. But what is in this stillness? So what is this noise? What's it hiding? Queen of Wands, wild card energy. This is also Empress energy, but it's kind of like the Empress that doesn't want to admit it. Or something's in hiding or secret. We have past life energy. We have the wand. We have the cat. We have the stability. We have the growth. We also have the ability to recognize you're into something very deep, something different, something that would change you profoundly if you admitted it. Passion is there. You have that. You know that. Gemini lover energy. That's what's splitting this between the two. We have this. Is this soul? I think this might be your soul. Yeah, this is it's soul, profound, it's deeper, it's unlike anything that you have been in. And the stillness is one of the harder things, unfortunately, but it does bring in that optimism that something's bigger there. There it is. There is the mirror. Because when you're there, it's the quiet is the harder part of this, right? It's I wouldn't call it indifference. It's the patience. Maybe it's the faith. It's been applied to you. It's been put on you over time. That patience, more of it, and you know how it gets, the quieter gets louder, and that's what we see here for you. What's the saying? Let actions speak louder than words. But somehow it's weakening you. Those actions, those the words are quiet. It's weakening you. Yeah, see, it's like the silence weakens you. It's like, please, no actions, please, because there are no actions. It's hurting. So you're like, please, and so something is like breaking. It could be the hermit energy. It could be like the rod of knowledge. It's changing you. It's because you're trying to block it out. You're trying to, and it's almost it's some way. It's I don't want to use the word validation because we have the Akashic card. If this were yellow, I'd say it's validation, but it's not that. Because it's like, please, validate me. I'm standing here, but that's not it. It's almost like it's a soul validator, like saying, I want you to know I'm still here. See, it's friends first. I get that, but it's different. It's like on a spiritual level, can you still see me? And it's so quiet out there. It's like, hey, I'll be right back spiritually, right? I feel like I'll be right back spiritually. And you're like, do I outgrow myself? What do I do? Because you have a lot of power. Like, you're not weak. I'm going to be very honest. Emotionally, you have this power that you're so strong. And like, let's not dismiss you. You're very, very powerful. That's this Akashic growth energy. Like, if you leave, you're going to grow. Like, I'll show you right now. I'll pull a couple cards just to show you. If you take off, you take one last look. This is like, and actually, I don't even think it's one last look. I think it's just you saying you're committing to doing something bigger. See? Like, you commit. That's a wish granted. That's the universe saying, locked and loaded, you're out. But it's more like you don't want to leave them behind, but you're gone. That's the wish granted. This is it's December of 26. It's that I'm gone. Like, you're not looking back. You're taking you're gone. You're this is unreachable. I'm just telling you, because this is the water energy. You're out. The universe will keep you connected because they'll see you moved on. Your mind will still obviously look back, but that's it. You're the initiate of the tower moment. I'm just saying, if that's what we're looking at here, see, but underneath it all, you'll still always love them, but it's winning at all costs. It could be air energy. They don't want me to kind of bring this to fruition, but there's one of two people. There might be two people you're in battle with. Wow. I don't think you want to battle with all of them. I think we're in battle. I think you're winning something. Wow. And it's unfair. This here is telling me to tell you something sneaky about this. But you're really allowed to grow. And that's what this is. It's deciding, where do you go from here? And this is not a clean-cut decision for 26 for you. Unfortunately, water signs, I don't know why that is. Like, you have success. Like, you absolutely have success. A wish, growth, angelic manifestation, kind of making it happen. Tapped into the universal, like, ATM. Come on. But it's still like, but wait. You're like, but wait, you don't even see some of this stuff. And so what happens is, it really happens. It's like, but you're missing that person. Does that make sense? I would hope to think it does, because there's a lot here. You're kind of like, but I want everything. I want everything. You're like, you can have the house on the lake. You could have the beautiful car. You could be happy. But you're like, do I have my soulmate, the person I've always wanted? See? Because look at how happy. Like, you have all of this. The home, the person, all this, and you're and by the looks of it, it looks good, but it's not the person that's making you feel depth. And that's what I see here. That's what I see. The person you really wanted. So
Cosmic
All right. I think that's it. I think we're good. All right, my friends. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for being part of this channel. I appreciate you for being here on this Friday night. I'll be back tomorrow for live readings, and if you are looking for a private reading, take a look at cosmicboogeyman.com. My daddy voice. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I don't. Is this my daddy voice? Is this my daddy voice? No, but come back tomorrow and check out the live readings, and they're free. They're free. So it's just part of the channel, and I do appreciate you guys for being here. There's new teaching content coming out all the time. I'm actually gonna probably come up with some even more new teaching content, and probably at the end of January, I'm thinking. I really enjoy doing it. It's the teacher in me. So, like I said, I was looking at doing some of that. And what I'll do is I will be back tomorrow morning around 9-10 a.m. Eastern. And I really hope you guys can be part of that. If you're looking for anything else, let me know. I'm at cosmicboogeyman.com, and I'm at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I know I have to go get my tea. My voice is running rough right now. It's a daddy voice. Hey, I'm going to put you guys to bed. We're going to do some ASMR with this voice. All right, you guys, it's time for bed. You guys are going to go to bed, all right? All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Peace.